The Animal Report. Tonight's episode, the animals of St. John's University. As of right now, St. John's University is in a campus-wide panic due to the recent influx of hawk attacks. As the days march on, we move further and further into hawk breeding season, and the people of SJU become more and more fearful of any possible contact with the hawks. But where do these hawks come from? Why are they attacking us? And what can you do to stay safe? Before we delve into our avian safety strategies, let's get a little backstory on these hulking hawks. Legend has it that in 1954, St. John's began experimenting with accepting all types of students to the Queen's campus, from a golden retriever to a chimpanzee to even Greek life students. Supposedly, one of these students included a hawk. Once the experiment failed and the school realized that these candidates would never be students at the school, they were forced to leave. The hawk was especially upset and refused to leave, and to this day its descendants continue to attack St. John's students. However, according to science, the birds simply built a nest near St. John's Hall and are protective of the area when it's breeding season because they don't want any competition while they're putting the moves on the other hawks. So what can you, the people of St. John's, do to stay safe during this time of madness? First, try to avoid St. John's Hall at all costs, whether you have to park on the other side of campus or even miss class. Secondly, do not whistle. This will keep you safe from being attacked by the hawks and from being super annoying. Lastly, do not, under any circumstances, put on the Johnny Thunderbird suit. You'll attract the female hawks and make the male ones jealous. Elsewhere on the campus, another story is taking place that is positively adorable. Gate 6 is the stomping grounds of public safety cars patrolling drunk students returning home, and also the cutest little cats. Next to the public safety booth, usually hiding under a car, the cats of St. John's can be found lying around. These street cats have a diet that consists of the kibble put in their bowls at Gate 6, vermin and birds that they catch, and any food tossed to them by St. John's students. A recent study says that when the cats aren't at Gate 6, they are either out going to the market, running wee 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 all the way home, or out meeting hot singles in their area. When approaching these wild beasts, it is important to stay safe. Be prepared for the cats to sniff you, rub up against you, or most likely, quickly run away from you. Another creature that you may see from time to time on the St. John's campus is one that you're probably quite familiar with, the pigeon. These birds aren't always around on campus and are found in the parking garage or on the top of buildings. The name pigeon is derived from the French word meaning peeping chick, but to us it is better known as a rat bird. The pigeon is most commonly associated with its ability to poop. A recent study found that pigeons poop the most on statues, people, and statues of people. I went out on the campus to ask students and faculty what they thought of pigeons. The reactions I got varied. Some said, "Ew, I hate pigeons." Some thought that the pigeons were a little misunderstood, going as far to say that they thought that pigeons might even be cute. And some said, "Why are you asking me about pigeons? Leave me alone." When dealing with pigeons, it's important to keep a few things in mind. Avoid touching pigeons at all. This will keep you from catching any diseases and keep you from looking like that creepy person that pets pigeons. If you see a flock of pigeons gathered around in an area, avoid going in that area as they have probably begun one of their many satanic rituals. And of course, don't feed the pigeons. Public safety, the St. John's Pigeon Club, and even President Bobby Gempesaw discourage feeding the pigeons, saying that if you feed one, then all of them will want some, and you definitely didn't bring enough for everyone. Especially avoid feeding them around public safety, since it is school policy for them to pick up any food you throw and put it in their pockets. It sure is a crazy jungle on St. John's campus. It's home to all sorts of creatures, from horny hawks to cuddly cats to pooping pigeons. As long as you follow some of our tips and spend as little time at St. John's as possible, this will be safe. This has been the Animal Report.